Good morning everyone. Today we will be doing section formula of class 10. In class 9 we had studied distance formula. We would have a line AB whose coordinates were given. We would use the formula AB is equal to root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Coordinate of A we would take as x1, y1. Coordinate B we would take x2, y2. We would substitute. We would get the length of AB. Now if in class 10 we are studying section formula. That is, if the same line AB is cut at a certain point, it can be a point. This line can be cut by the axis, coordinate axis, x-axis or y-axis, or it can even be cut by any line. So that point P, also we can find the coordinates if we know the ratio. That is, where has this been point cut on the line AB? They might be at some distance from A and some other distance from B. They are not equal distance. So that is what we are taking as ratio, that is M is to N. From AP it is at M distance, from BP it is at N distance. Now M and N are the ratios. We can find the coordinates there of that point P if they have given us the coordinates of A and B. So now this is of three parts. Coordinates AB as 1, ratio, and we can find the point P. The coordinates of point P. I have taken coordinate of P as A and B, so we can take any variable. I have taken it as A and B because X and Y I have already taken it for line AB. Now if I have to find the coordinate AB, we have to learn the section formula for that. Now I want you to all copy the section formula correctly and learn it like how you learnt your distance formula. Now what does the section formula say? For the point AB, to find point AB, M, that is our ratio. A, we are finding A first. A is in X place. So M x2 minus plus N x1 upon M plus N. For B, if I want B, it's in the Y's place. So M y2 plus N y1 upon M plus N. So learn this formula first. Ratio into x2 plus ratio into x1 upon ratio, addition of ratio. Same way to find the y coordinate, M y2 plus N y1 upon M plus N. So after you copy this formula, learn this formula first and then start with exercise 13a. Let me read in exercise 13a. I am doing all the odd sums. What does the first question say? First question says, calculate the coordinates of the point P which divides the line segment joining A and B in the ratio 1:2. That means they have given us the ratio. They want us to find the coordinates of point P. They have given us coordinates of A and B. So this is my M, this is my N, this is my x1, x2, I'll get my A. Using the ratio y2, y1, I will get my B. So A is 1 into 5 plus 2 into 1 upon sum of ratio. Similar way, find for B, ratio into y2 plus ratio into y1 upon 3. You will get the coordinates 7 upon 3 and 5. Now the question was to find the coordinates. I cannot leave. Many girls have this habit of leaving. 7 upon 5 and 5. Answer, no, they didn't ask you that. They ask you to find the coordinates. So we have to write it in the bracket form. So my answer should be always to the given question. Otherwise you don't get this answer mark. They didn't ask us to find this A and B. They asked us to find the coordinates. So the coordinates are 7 upon 3, 5 in the bracket. Always read the last sentence what they have asked and then leave your answer to get that answer mark. Otherwise you'll not know where your 1 mark has gone. Next let's go to question 3. Let me read the question 3 for you. In what ratio is the line joining 2 minus 4 and minus 3 6 divided by the y-axis? Now they are saying they want us to find the ratio, but this line which divides this line AB is at the y-axis. Y-axis we have already learned, x is 0, then there is y. Always in y-axis, when axis it is, x is always 0. In y-axis, x is 0. In x-axis, y is 0. We have already learnt in the class 9. So now we have to find the ratio. We don't know. So we are using the same formula. In this case, we know these two now. But we don't know the m and n. So use the formula. Here you have to see 0 and y. I can't use y to find m and n. I need a number. So I have to take x. So x says 0. So if it is x is 0, that means I'm finding my a, because in a's place, x place 0 is sitting. So I'm finding a. A is your m into y2 plus n into 2 upon m plus 2. This cross multiplies, you get a 0. Minus 3 comes this side as plus 3. We need m upon n. So 3 goes down, you get 2 is to 3, because the final question was, what is the ratio? So we left it in the ratio form. They didn't ask us what is m upon n. They said what is ratio, and answer is in ratio form. Next we go to question 5. Question 5 says, in what ratio does the point A6 divide the join of minus 4, 3 and 2 and 8? Also find the value of A. Now they have given us A and 6. Last time they told us it is y-axis. So when they said y-axis, we took x as 0. Now they have given us A in x place and y's place 6. When they have given us y's place 6, we have to use y's place, because here they gave us 6. So I can use this, because 6 and this y is in the 6 is in the y coordinates place. So 6 is equal to, I have to use ratio, I don't know, m, y's place m into 8 plus 3 into n, m plus n. I cross multiply, I get my m upon n as 3 upon 2. My ratio is 3 upon 2. But my question is not to find the ratio. My question is to find the coordinates. That means I have to find my a now. To find the a is in x place. I have my ratio. My a is in my x place. So if a is in x place, I have my ratio. I use my mx2 plus nx1 plus m plus n. So I use that formula to get my a. Once I get my a, my question was to write in the coordinate form. So 6 they had given us in y coordinate already. I had to write my x, which I found now. So minus 2 upon 5. Next we go to question 7. In question 7, the question says, find the ratio in which the line minus 4 and 7 and 3 and 0 is divided by the y-axis, similar to your third sum. Y-axis, so 0 and y, same way 0 and y. Use your 0, use this, find the ratio, you'll get the ratio. Once you get the ratio, they're asking you to find y. Y is in the y's place. You will use the formula, this with the ratio you have found. You will get your y, write it in the coordinate form. So more or less all sums are similar, but still I'll explain 2 more sums. We are going to the 9th sum. In 9th sum it says, the line joining minus 3, minus 10, minus 2, 6 in B, divide P in such a way that PB upon AB. PB upon AB is 1 upon 5. They didn't give us ratio. They gave ratio in a different form. They are saying PB is 1 part. PB is 1 part. Full AB is 5 parts. That means how much should AP be? We don't want full. We want AP. So AP for us should be 4 parts if this is 1 part. So we got the ratio 4:1. Once you get the ratio, you know the formula to find A and B. We have already done enough sums now. So you will use this formula knowing the ratio and you will get the answer. So next I am telling about the 11th sum. 11th sum says, calculate the ratio in which the line joining the point minus 3, minus 1, 5 and 7 is divided by the line x is equal to 2. Here see the difference. They are saying x is equal to 2. They didn't say x is axis. If they are not saying x-axis, if it is not an axis, y cannot become 0. If it was x-axis, y would become a 0. Because x is 2, that means y has some value. We don't know what is y. So again, we taking 2, taking x, we will find the ratio. Use that ratio to find the y. So last sum I am explaining, 15th sum, which says a line AB is trisected. That means it is cut into 3 equal parts. So they are asking us to find the coordinates of P and Q. To find the coordinates, we need the ratio. They didn't give us the ratio, but they told us what we are supposed to do. Cut the line into 3 equal parts. Trisected. Tri. So 3 parts. So these 3 parts, this is 1 part, this is 2 part, this is 3 part. If I want to find P, my ratio will be 1:2 parts. When I want Q, my ratio will be 2:1. So using the ratio x1, y1, x2, y2, I can find my P. I've taken another variable here. But the ratio is 2:1 because 2 parts and 1 part, and x1, y1, x2, y2. Using the ratio 2:1, you will find C and D. So all more or less 25 sums are all similar with only one formula, that is section formula this exercise carries. Please do it carefully. Check the answer behind. You're not getting any answer. Redo. Check why you're not getting. Read the question 2 or 3 times. Try. Still you're not getting. I will help you out when we meet next. Thank you.